Before visiting Xiamen, I'd never really thought about its history or why it mattered. My in-laws wanted to take a road trip from Guangdong to somewhere, and I had seen a few pretty photos of Xiamen on social media, so I suggested it on a whim. Only after we arrived did I realize how important this city had been in China's modern history. In 1842, after the First Opium War, Xiamen was chosen as one of the 5 treaty ports open to international trade. Back then, foreigners called it Amoy. Foreign merchants and missionaries set up consulates, residences, businesses on a small island just off the coast called Gulangyu. At its peak, 13 countries had consulates on Gulangyu, including the United States. Major foreign banks, like HSBC, ran offices there. Churches and western-style villas began to cover the island. One American doctor and architect, John Abraham Ott, is credited with helping design many of Gulangyu's buildings, blending Western and local styles in a way that still feels unique today. Today, this tiny island is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Xiamen's most popular tourist spots. You can still walk past old consulates, churches, mansions that tell the story of colonial era Xiamen. Fast forward a century to the end of the Chinese Civil War. As the nationalists retreated to Taiwan, Xiamen suddenly became a frontline city for the People's Republic of China. From the coast of Xiamen, you can see the Kinmen Islands across the water. They're controlled by Taiwan, and this narrow stretch of sea between Xiamen and Kinmen became a major flashpoint during the Cold War. Artillery duels, tent standoffs, and propaganda battles played out all over this small strait. Even today, the region is part of a larger global geopolitical debate over cross-strait relations and the history between mainland China and Taiwan. But on the ground, you can also find a more human, even playful reminders of that tension. Tourist shops selling war-themed souvenirs, artillery shell trinkets, and tongue-in-cheek memorabilia. Despite the politics, everyday life here is surprisingly connected. Residents of Kinmen can take daily ferries to Xiamen and other parts of Fujian for medical treatment, shopping, and visiting family members. The front line in many ways is turned into a commuter route. Modern Xiamen itself feels relaxed and livable. It's often ranked as one of the most pleasant cities in China. Walkable waterfronts and a strong cafe culture. The city's skyline mixes colonial era facades with sleek modern towers, making it visually striking from almost any angle. Xiamen's a beautiful, layered, and surprisingly peaceful place to visit, where you can literally see centuries of global history playing out across a single stretch of water.